I've been waiting for this day for 10 years. Growing up, I never really thought about what this day would be like. The idea of unconditionally loving someone and committing to marriage as a way of memorializing that love was something that I understood in concept, but I never really thought about how it could fit into my life. And then I met you, and everything changed. And now we're here today, in fucking Lake Como, and I'm standing across from someone who is beyond anything that I could have possibly dreamt of.
I wrote your name down on the hillside in my mind. I wrote your name down.
Lukey, I've thought about this moment for a long time, but I have to admit something. One of my fears has been that you, being the wordsmith that you are, would write me vows that were a poetic masterpiece, and that mine, in comparison, would fail to describe how incredibly in love I am with you. When I first met you, as I entered your Westwood apartment, as an uninvited friend of a friend, I immediately felt intimidated. Looking up at you, with your piercing eyes, your cool and confident demeanor, and hearing you say, "Hey," with that deep voice of yours. Yes, it took one word and one look for me to immediately conclude for myself that you were way, way out of my league.
I wrote your name down. And ooh, I keep a picture of you here in my head. And ooh, I breathe a little deep with every breath. With hope for the future, got me on my knees. And ooh, I keep a picture of you here in my head.
I promise to never stop noticing all the little things you do for me. The tuck-ins, the back scratches, the picking up Panda Puffs and oat milk from Safeway. I won't take any of them for granted.
Every day I wake up with the deepest sense of gratitude that I have you in my life. But I also feel challenged every day to constantly improve and push myself in the hope that one day I will finally be able to say, it's happened. After all these years, I can say that I'm good enough for you.
I keep a picture of you here in my head.
I promise to remind myself that no matter what happens on any given day, I get to wake up and go to bed every night next to you, and that is the best gift I could ever ask for. As the glamour and fanfare of today fade away into a distant memory, I promise that I will love you tomorrow and the next day as much as I love you today, until my heart stops beating, and I will never stop chasing after you.
Lukey, you know one of our differences is that while you can make decisions on the spot, it's impossible for me to make decisions without overthinking them multiple times over. Ironically, this decision to marry you, the biggest decision that anyone makes in their lifetime, was the easiest one for me to make.
Shawnee, thank you for making me the luckiest guy in the universe. I love you more than I could understand and can't wait to spend the rest of my life with you.
I promise to always take care of you. I promise I will never take you for granted. And I promise that I will never stop loving you. I love you, Lucky.